Thank you for subscribing to the channel. It's much appreciated. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, only take you a second. Hit the notification bell too so that you get notified on new videos that I upload once a week at least. And yeah, what I want to talk to you about today is I was asked about fonts in Canva. Can you add new fonts? Could you add your own fonts? I mean, people get familiar with Arial or Times New Roman. Well, the short answer is yes, but you do need a pro account. Now, I don't like to exclude anyone in my videos, but because it's such a popular question, adding Arial, Times New Roman to Canva, I mean, would be great. Or adding any kind of font that you want, any third-party fonts or designed from someone else. And what about the licensing? Well, we're going to talk about all that now. What I've got is, I've just got a blank page. I've just done this for show. It could be any size you want. I'm just messing about with this. I'll add some text, fill it out so you can see what it is, give you an idea. Right, I'm also going to use freebestfonts.com. And I'm going to type in Arial, search. Okay, I'll little scroll down. I've got Arial Narrow or Arial, and I'll download that. That will automatically go into my downloads. From my downloads, I can open another folder on the desktop, and I can unzip the folder. If it's in a folder, if it's just a file, I can just drag that over to the new folder, which I'll call my fonts or something like that. It doesn't really matter. But I'll store all my new fonts that I download in that folder so that I can find them easily. So I've just downloaded that. I'll now go here. So I click on my fonts, upload, and I'll go to my downloads for this. And I'll just double click it. It'll ask me, please confirm the following. By uploading my own custom font, I acknowledge that I own Arial. But you don't actually own it. You have the right to use it, but not actually the right to sell it as a standalone font. So you can't build up a big library of fonts and sell them. Yes, upload. And I go back to, I may need to refresh, but I haven't had to in this case. And I'll go through uploaded fonts. And there it is. I'll just click on that, and that's changed now to Arial. And you can see here in the top, Arial. And what about Times New Roman? Well, I could do the same. Now, there's lots of sites, like I say. I'm just using this one to give you an idea. Times New Roman. Search. Okay, we've got some fancy ones here. That's actually quite a nice one with all the hearts on. So you know, you can play about with it. You can go searching for all kinds of fonts. There's Times New Roman. So I download that. It's in my downloads. I add it to the folder. Now I go back to here where I've got my Arial. I go to my list of fonts, down to the bottom to upload font. I double click on the font I want to use, which is just downloaded, which is Times New Roman. Yes, upload anyway. Okay, that's that done. I scroll then through to uploaded fonts, and there's Times New Roman. As you can see here in the top, Times New Roman. And I get the fonts that I want to use. Now, there's another way of doing this. You could just go to your home page on Canva, and you'll all be familiar with that. Go to brand and add them here. So it's the same sort of thing. I can just double click on that from the folder, upload anyway, and it's in my brand now. It's the same thing. I can just go straight to here, click on the fonts. It's really quite straightforward, really simple. And the internet is full of people selling their fonts. Some of them are stunning, some of them are really, really beautiful, and you know, you can purchase them from them. They've gone to a lot of work to make them themselves, and they're going to sell them to you. They're going to sell you the whole commercial rights for it. But then there's lots of other sites that are actually giving you them for free, as long as you're not reselling them and using them, and they're on their own to sell that font. Say, for instance, a giant capital A in a Arial or something like that, and they may not like it. But anyway, that's it. I hope that helps.